And welcome back to Lego Cars. So in today's episode, it's gonna be a lot about cars like from the 80s and stuff. And yeah, you're right. And to start off the episode, I got the E30 M3, the OG M3, the cool car, and I got to drive it. It was awesome. Yes, the E30 M3, the OG M3, the beast, the best BMW ever. This car was so good for Mercedes, they couldn't even do anything about it. Unstoppable.
Tell Mercedes thought of this. The Mercedes 190e Evolution 2. Like, this car was pure a beast. Like, I mean, this car was designed to destroy the BMW. And it does exactly what it was designed to do.
Bill thinks so fast. Watch this. You're gonna get destroyed.
Alright, come on, Steve, you're going down. Fine, I give up, let's pull over. I can't smoke Steve.
Well, I wonder whose car's better.
Of course mine's better. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? You lost. By the way, instead of just standing here and arguing, I got an idea. How about you go somewhere and talk about your car, and I'll go somewhere and talk about my car.
Yeah, seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I'll stay here. You go somewhere.
Alright, deal.
Yeah, deal. Okay, let me talk you through my car. So, originally, when the E30 3 Series was invented, BMW wanted a car for DTM, and they made the M3 Group A. And that car was unstoppable. It just dominated and dominated and dominated. While cars in DTM were around 200, this car had 300 and even up to 360 horsepower. That's just legendary. This car, it's kind of the birth of all the legendary BMWs. The E36, the E46, the E92, the F90, the M2, 1M, all the other M3s, the M4, M5, M6. This car is just like the beginning of it all. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not the original BMW M car. The original is the M1. That car is just a pure legend. This car is kind of like its baby brother. It just was amazing. It's a beast. And it's just surprising how they've made it so crazy, and man, this car's just such a good car. Mercedes couldn't do anything about it. This car won 2 times in DTM, and it won tons of races in DTM. This car was just an unstoppable car, and this version is the closest you could get to the DTM car, the Sport Evolution. And that's what I just think this car really was just pure amazing, and it was just such a good car. Like, don't get me wrong, that Mercedes as well also was amazing, but compared to this, it just doesn't compete. This car had more history, it's more iconic, more better. and it's more popular among people. Just a more better car. The Mercedes 190 is a lot less common, a lot less rare, and that's what I think about this. This car is just such a good car. I just call a whole bunch of buddies of mine and make a beat with BMWs.
Okay, now that we're a completely different area from Steve, let me talk to you about this car. Now, this car, it too was pretty insane in DTM. Like, it won twice 2 DTM championships. But unlike the BMW, it won it in a row. And this car, it was kind of like the birth of many amazing Mercedes. It's like the original AMG, you could almost say. This car, after this was the first Mercedes to win DTM. And after that was the CLK, the C-Class, and like all those other ones. They also, after this, took like, it's like, they also won. This was like the original, the car that started it all, and this car was amazing. And like, this car is really indeed amazing. Like, from the inside, it seemed like a regular, normal Mercedes from the 90s, from the 80s, yeah. But then once you take it to a track or try to start driving fast, you remember you're in a 190 Evo 2. And telling you, that's just amazing. Really amazing. Awesome. And that's, I just think it's really cool. And this car is just, in my opinion, better. It might not be as popular or iconic, but it's secretly better, and you all know that, and Steve even knows that. Okay, so after this, we got the stick to test out the 2 cars, but before we see what times they got, I'd like to ask you guys, what would you guys think, which one's better, and please let us know, because we want to know also what you guys think. And let's start off with the BMW and see how fast it went on the leaderboard.
Wow, I was actually expecting the car to be slower than that. That's quite quick. Now let's see where the Mercedes goes on the leaderboard.
Loser! Loser! You're such a loser! Your car's slower than mine! Oh, I knew mine was gonna be faster! You're, yeah, loser!
Still, such a small difference didn't even matter. Yeah, Bill, you need to kind of relax.
I don't care. Mine is still faster and it's better. I told you the Mercedes is better and you even know that yourself. So don't even try to lie. Loser.
The thing that I'm really surprised about these cars is they're actually quick. Like, if you think about it, like these, like the other cars in the leaderboard, like the Volkswagen and the Hyundai, they're like similar horsepower, also like around 200 something. But the thing is, those cars have like modern technology and stuff, and still they're like 2 seconds slower on the leaderboard. That's just what really surprises me.
Well, if you think about those cars, they were like the top of the line cars back then, and like the Mercedes, for instance, that car is still crazy. But yes, it's really insane. They're still that much better than a sporty car nowadays. Like, I'm really surprised. It is a quick car.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Alan. And yeah, Bill, what about your list from last episode about the like cool cars and stuff?
We're not gonna talk about it, okay? I realize it's a stupid list and it's a bad idea. It's just not cool. Like the Mercedes that was on there, that CLK DTM or whatever. I realize it's actually a really cool car because if you think about it, it actually kind of looks like the 190E Evo 2, like the wide body, like the fenders. I don't know, I noticed that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that list, it's a bad idea, and I didn't like it.
Does that mean Lamborghinis are cool?
No, that does not mean that. I just know that that's not a good list, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, because Tesla's actually a pretty good car. No, it ain't. Tesla is... Why? It's electric. Electric cars are not as cool as gas cars. You can't have a nice exhaust-sounding electric car. You're right. Well, still speaking about like the 80s and like DTM cars. Bill, why'd you pick the Mercedes and not the Audi V8 DTM?
Oh man, you're totally right. I completely forgot about that car. Well, it is a really cool car, yes. I don't even know why I didn't pick it. But yeah.
And there was also the Ford Sierra Cosworth. Yeah, that car was pretty insane. It actually beat your BMW, but then the BMW made a comeback the year after.
Yeah, and there's also the... Hold up. The Alfa Romeo 155. Yeah, these were all really great cars, but in my opinion, I think the best DTM car was the Mercedes 190E from like that era, you know? Mostly due to the fact that after that, it basically started an unstoppable team. Like Mercedes after that was unstoppable.
But then, part of the reason was because BMW left, and once after they joined again, they won.
Well, that's sort of true.
And the Audis kind of won here and there also.
Yeah, but just think about it, it was always German cars that won.
Yeah, German cars are always really good at racing. Always.
Well, I guess that's enough chit chat for today, and I got to test Dodge Viper, the original Dodge Viper, and oh boy, is that a really fun car to drive. See for yourself. Yes, Dodge Viper, the original Dodge Viper. This car is just a beast. It's amazing, like so much power, and you could drift forever and ever. Like this car has a lot of power and it's just such a fun car to drive. I've never drove anything like it before, and it's cool. It's just powered rear-wheel drive, and it's even scary actually. You could... It's very scary. This car is old, way too powerful, and rear-wheel drive, and I'm just kind of scared to drive it. Too bad that they don't make any more Dodge Vipers anymore. Really sad. That Viper was a real cool legend, but it's gone now. I'm telling you, that car is crazy. It has so much power, you could be drifting for ages. Either you're gonna run out of fuel first, or you're gonna wear out your tires first. That's how crazy it is. That car has so much power.
Well, enough talking about it, and see how fast the Stig went with it? Yeah, let's see. And here's the Stig getting ready for his fast lap. He looks like he's ready. And off we go! A nice clean start, no wheel spin. And look at this car, it's already zooming by. It's got plenty of power to accelerate. And it's already coming up to this corner so quickly. Now it's coming up after the straights, and now it's this corner, and look at it going. He's driving like a professional. Just look at the Stig go, even from the inside. He's driving and across the line. Looked like a pretty quick lap. Let's see where the car goes on the leaderboard.
That car did it 150 seconds. It's faster than Audi Quattro. Or R6 Quattro. Sorry about that. But that's insane.
That car is really quick, actually. Wow, I'm surprised. 150 seconds, and that car's old. Yeah. And I guess with that, it's time to end, and see you all next time. And until next time, see you all. Yeah, bye.